Welcome to my space. 90% of the work that I do, 90% of the creation that I do happens out of my room. This is the place where all of the magic happens, and it's a very important place to me. I treasure it. I've been wanting to make one of these room tour videos since forever, but the idea of making a room tour video was way too cliche for me. Thousands of people have room tour videos where they just show around their room. I wanted to make something a little unique. So this video is all about how my entire room is based out of a book. This book is Steallikeanartist by Steallikeanartist. The room being based out of this book isn't intentional, it's a coincidence. Yeah, so that's what this video is all about, how my room is based out of a book. Now for me, the most important part of my room is my desk and my workspace. Since I spend most of my day sitting on this very desk, creating something or studying or doing work basically, I want it to be an environment that inspires me and motivates me to work. My workspace needs to stimulate me creatively, enable me to get into a flow state of working. Now what is a flow state? Imagine you're creating something or you're studying, and after about 20 to 30 minutes of doing that work, you get into this flow state where your work just flows. So if you'll notice from the pin-up board or the shelves at the back, I've collected a lot of things and put them together at this very place. And mind you, there are a lot of things that I put up on these shelves or in the on the pin-up board. Why have I put so many things together in one place? I'm not hoarding things here. So what the book says is that you're only going to be as good as the stuff you surround yourself with. Stealing is very important. Artists steal snippets from everywhere and then put them together and create their authentic. That's what this book is all about. And it says, steal from anywhere that resonates with your inspiration or fuels your imagination. Devour old films, new films, music, books, paintings, photographs, poems, dreams, random conversations, architecture, bridges, street signs, trees, clouds, bodies of water, light and shadows. Select only things to steal from that speak directly to your soul. If you do this, your work and theft will be authentic. As I said, I only steal the stuff that resonates with me, steal it and I put it on my workspace. Now let's go over the things that I have on my workspace. So this right here is my pin-up board, and as we go in, this is an artwork that I made. Do more of what makes you feel love and connect with yourself. You are the very fabric of existence. Be here, create, meditate, love. It's just a message that I wanted to write for myself and stick it up on my pin-up board. Sports evolve when sacred cows are killed and basic assumptions are tested. The same is true in life and lifestyles. So on this shelf I've got a box of Skittles. I like how colorful the box is and I just picked it up. This is the thing that I put all of my stationery in. I've got a ton of stationery. I always have a lot of sticky notes on my hand, since I like jotting down thoughts or checklists or to-do lists, and I just jot them down on a sticky note and stick it up on a wall or on my pin-up board. A couple of figurines lying around. This is Spider-Man. I don't know about this one. This guy is from The Invincibles. This is a mug or a cup that I got as a gift, and I found this woman pretty aesthetic, and it said, give wings to your stress and let it fly away. So I resonated with this cup and I just put it right here. This is a 3D figure. This is, I got this made in Thailand. I was pretty fat back then, so you can probably figure that out looking at my face. So what I did with a box of After Eight chocolate mints. So After Eight is my favorite chocolate. I took cutouts from a box of After Eight and I stuck it on this shelf. This text describes the significance of After Eight, and then this says little envelopes of wonderfully minty chocolate thins. I got this when I passed out of my 10th grade and I just put it up on this shelf using double tape. I've got a few books right here. I've got A.B. de Villiers' autobiography. I've got The Psychology of Money. I've got The 4-Hour Work Week, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, The Everything Store, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've got 2 more books from Steallikeanartist, and then I like this chameleon. My aunt got it for me from Madagascar, so I put it up on this shelf. Here's Woody from the Toy Story. That's what this shelf is all about. So back here I've got my bookshelf. I have about 13 books on this bookshelf, and I've read only 4 to 5 books out of the 13 books that I own. But I think it's very important to have an unread library. I've read about it in Steallikeanartist as well. When I'm surrounded by books written by intellectuals, I get this sense of knowledge and it drives me to take better decisions. For example, if I have a book like Rich Dad Poor Dad or The Psychology of Money lying around on my bookshelf, it's gonna help me take better decisions with money, or when I want to invest. I feel like I have knowledge about the stock market, or I have knowledge about what investments to make, and I'm gonna take better decisions even though I have not read the entire book. So it's very important to have an unread library, and that's why I have surrounded myself with so many books, out of which most of them are unread. But I do keep collecting the books that I think would help me in any aspect of my life. That's why I have a shelf of unread books. And yeah, that was the significance. So for the shelf on the top, I've already talked about this Pepsi can. I found it at Subway and I just picked it up. This is an underwater camera. This is a bug that moves around. This is a very old cassette player. I got it from my dad's cupboard. He has sentimental value attached to this cassette player, so I'm gonna give it back to him. This is a turtle. And then this right here is a converter for a film camera, if I'm not wrong. Very old, it's my dad's, so I just put it right here. This is a trophy that I won in cricket. This is another trophy of mine that I won in karate. And my dad owns this car, so then the company gave us this frame and I put it right here. And yeah, that's what the top shelf is all about. And looking down, all of these three shelves look very aesthetic, with all of these objects put together right here, and it just looks very pleasing to my eye. Now this shelf right here is my sneaker shelf. I've gotten into sneakers off lately, but I've not gotten into hype sneakers. I like sneakers that look aesthetically pleasing, and I probably do have a hype pair as well. But I just like sneakers that look good and aesthetic and sleek. I mean, I just like sneakers that I like. I don't focus on hype, or I don't focus on brands. But yeah, I do have a few sneakers I'm gonna show you around, because I'm very passionate about the shoes that I own. I have 6 pairs of sneakers. The first pair is... These are probably the only hype pair of sneakers that I own, and these are a pair of Yeezy 700 V3 clay browns. I like the way Kanye designs his shoes. All pairs from Yeezys look very futuristic, and I like how futuristic this looks, plus it's super comfortable. Now this pair is my favorite pair out of all of the sneakers that I own. These are a pair of Air Max 97s. I don't know what the colorway is called, but it looks very nice. It's got a lot of detail to it. So it's got a cork base, which gives it a very woody look. They've designed a leaf here. I don't know, they've given it a very rugged look, and I love the way the sneaker looks. That's why I got it. This is my favorite pair. Got a pair of Chuck 70s. These are classic white pair of Chucks of Nike Cortez. I love the grey color on this shoe and the green finishing. They've done a little bit of coloring right here. This is a pair of Air Force Ones, NBAs. I'm not really fond of this shoe. I got these shoes in 2019. I thought they looked cool back then, but I don't think they look cool anymore. This is my least favorite pair, Marvel Pro Vision, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, these are a pair of women's shoes. These are female shoes, but I got them because I thought they looked pretty cool. I don't know how many of these pairs I'm going to be able to take to university, but I'm going to try my best to take as many pairs as I can. This is my mirror, and on top of the mirror I've got an award, I guess. This isn't just a mirror open, it's a closet behind. So I'm into perfumes, I'm into wearing fragrances, so I've got a collection of them right here. I don't know how many of these I'll be able to take along with me to university, but I'll try my best to take a few of them. Got all of my accessories that I like wearing bracelets, so this bag is filled with them. Now this right here has a very special story to it. It's a story that I filmed a few days back, so check it out. Inside this bag is possibly the best gift I've ever received in my entire life. So Sahil does crazy art, okay? He's very good at art. If you don't follow him on Instagram, he only posts on Instagram, but I'll link it in the description. He's very good at what he does, and he's super unique. He has this trademark artwork of his, and he calls it the imbecile. It's basically a face that he makes, and then he's named it the imbecile, and it looks super dope and super cool. My wallpaper is Sahil's art, so that's how much I love him. I walked into his room on his birthday, and then I saw this painting right in front of my eyes. It was on his window. I don't know about anything, but I want to take this painting home, and I'm gonna take it to university with me. When I Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. So, tell me about the story behind this. Tell them about the story behind this.
Literally no story behind it. I was just about to paint something and I couldn't think of anything, so I made those spaces on the spot. There's like titles of your vlog sitting on the frame, on the edge. Then there's your birthday and some random doodles that I like. And there's one stitch mark as well on the top left right. That's actually the one I have on my photo.
Isn't that the beauty of art? Like, you tell a story with every artwork that you do. I think that's the most beautiful part of doing art, any form of art. There's this page in Steallikeanartist that says enjoy captivity, being captivated inside your room. You don't have to live anywhere other than the place you are in to start connecting with the world you want to be in. Surround yourself with books and objects that you love. Tape things up on the wall and create your world, and that's the concept behind my room looking like this. I only have 5 days left to live in this room and to spend time in this room. I'm gonna miss it the most. I'm gonna miss this room a lot. So I'm gonna try to make my new dorm room look good enough, and I'm going to try to make it a nice and fun environment. I have an opportunity to recreate something there. My parents will leave it like this so that whenever I come back, I can live in this environment that I've created for myself. That's it from this video, from this room tour video. Signing off.